On January 23, 1986, the USPS issued its first commemorative booklet, which honored stamp collecting. The booklet was born out of a friendly relationship between the U.S. and Sweden's postal departments. In 1938 and 1948, the U.S. issued stamps with Swedish themes, the 300th anniversary of the Swedish-Finnish settlement of Wilmington and the 100th anniversary of Swedish pioneers in the American West. Then in 1983, the U.S. and Sweden worked together on a joint issue honoring the 200th anniversary of the Treaty of Amity and Commerce. In 1986, the U.S. and Sweden were hosting international stamp exhibitions and celebrating significant stamp anniversaries. For Sweden, 1986 marked the 250th anniversary of their post office and the 100th anniversary of the Swedish Philatelic Society. In America, 1986 was the 100th anniversary of the American Philatelic Society and the centennial of the Smithsonian accepting stamps for the national collection. At the same time, the USPS was discussing their first commemorative booklet, so both ideas were combined. The Bureau of Engraving and Printing produced the stamps on the D press, which combined intaglio and offset printing. The printing of the stamp collecting pane was described as the finest, most complex printing job to come out of the Bureau in years. Each booklet included 4 different designs. In the U.S. booklet, the first stamp pictured a block of 12 green 2-cent Washington stamps with an 1886 cancel. The second stamp showed a young boy with a collection of dog stamps, including several identifiable U.S. stamps. The third stamp pictures the 1938 commemorative honoring Swedish and Finnish settlement. The fourth stamp pictures the presidential sheetlets that would be issued that May. It was the first U.S. stamp to picture a stamp that had not yet been issued. The first stamp in the Sweden booklet pictures that nation's Tredio error, in which the numeral read 20, but the lettering said 30 krona. The second stamp pictures Sven Ewart, who engraved most of Sweden's stamps between 1928 and the late 1950s. The third stamp is similar, but not identical, to the third stamp in the U.S. issue. The fourth stamp pictures a young boy soaking stamps for his collection. On January 23, 1986, the booklets were simultaneously issued in Stockholm, Sweden, and State College, Pennsylvania. U.S. representatives attended the Stockholm ceremony, and Swedish representatives participated in the Pennsylvania ceremony. During the ceremonies, one U.S. representative stated, "We have so admired Swedish stamps that we use new equipment, new techniques, and new dedication to attempt to give our stamps a Swedish look." The U.S. stamp booklets were only available for sale for 60 to 90 days. Shortly after the stamps were released, a collector in Pennsylvania discovered an error. The black ink was missing from the first and last stamps. In the first stamp, the cancel and postmark did not print. In the fourth stamp, the AMERIPEX cancel beneath the reproduction of the president's miniature sheet is missing. When the error was announced, the individual panes were sold for as much as $500. Little is known about the cause of the error. Most likely, either the ink was forgotten or ran out. About 60 million stamp collecting booklets were produced, but stamp experts believe just a few thousand were printed with black ink omitted. Many were likely used as postage before the error was discovered, adding to their scarcity today.